Welcome to day 2. We're still all about hunky-dory and all about Christmas. And scrapbookers, these days are for you too.
Absolutely. And this is a beautiful kit with white wintry images.
Very pretty and lots of fun ways to use them. Some different things you'll see. Come play with us. So white Christmas is the theme.
Here it is, another very large kit. You're going to be able to make at least 20 cards with this kit.
Right.
And I think we know that you can always make more with hunky-dory kits. I mean, that's what I've found anyway.
Now, I'm appreciating that they seem to be doing more ideas on their insert that goes with the kit.
Right, and some really kind of inventive ideas. So I challenge you to try to do one of these fun things just by looking at it and sort of figure it out.
Let's look at the art. So these sheets are silver foiled.
Silver foiling,
really pretty.
114 silver foiled die cuts in this kit.
And as you can see, each sheet has a variety of shapes, a variety of messages also.
Sending peace and love, wishing you all the best for the new year. So it's not just Christmas, this is going to go into the new year and winter, you know, winter
This is
theme.
cute, driving home for Christmas.
That one. That's so fun.
Very
oh, beautiful
pretty.
Early snowdrops.
Wait till you see what was done with that.
Oh yeah, there's a great one. I do like the different shapes, the arches, and I do like that some of the frames they're set within, you know, here's the inside, here's a frame, and you'll find several of those.
So you get more of them, borders along also.
I like to take the outer frames and put them around a photo on a scrapbook page.
Goodness, this one's got 1, 2, 3. Yes,
yeah,
nice.
Nice.
More bang for your buck. We always like that.
So beautiful artistic images, and you know, even you got little critters in there, so that's very pretty.
And then we're going to get into the adorable scoreable. Now there are 10 sheets that have foiling on them, and as you just saw, each sheet will coordinate with one of the die cut foiled sheets.
Right.
So let me just flip through these.
But wherever you're looking on these, you're going to see a little bit of foiling. You might see a little bit, you might see a lot. Sometimes it's on the edge, sometimes it's an overall look like that one.
Yes.
Ooh, shimmering all over. And even on the edges. I love those borders because you can actually use just parts of these and cover your card with just add a little strip to it, or you can cover it completely. Plus these are adorable scoreable.
And there are also 10 sheets that are not foiled. So you're going to get lots of artwork and backgrounds to go with your
And that adorable scoreable, it's 350 weight GSM. It's nice and heavy. And when you score it, when you fold it, it's not going to crack that design. I really love that about their paper. The paper quality is so high.
There we go.
So let's see a project.
Yes, so this is what you kind of might expect to see, is that you've got the foiling, we've got the outer layer, the outer frame.
Right.
The inner one has been removed, going to use that elsewhere,
Right.
and then the center one is foam taped up, so it's a nice layering.
It is. This one has been matted on that red cardstock, so you can see the red in between those two frames, the one frame that was removed. But this is the perfect example, you're right, of a hunky-dory card. Cover your card with the adorable scoreable, add a border, add your die cuts. Really, you're kind of done. If you want to, you can add some beautiful silver jewel border dazzles.
Which we would encourage you to do,
Absolutely.
wouldn't we? And a ribbon. And
well,
then
it just sort of finishes it.
And on the inside, you've got enough left. And that's what's nice, too, is that you've got enough for the front and the inside. And maybe even a little tag also.
Right, and there are always several sentiments to choose from, so choose what you like.
Yeah, now here is one of the things you were talking about, different ways of using them.
Right. And you can, I think this one is seen on, I'm looking now, here we go. You can see this on that inspiration sheet. So like I said, you look right at the inspiration sheet, take a look at what they did. I think this is just a little bit different, but it's similar. And I love that you can use that adorable scoreable all the way around.
Right, to create your card. Now we didn't finish the inside, but you should.
Right. But we did add some tiny silver
snowflake dazzles. Right.
So that's a really easy way to sort of jazz this up a little bit more.
Very nice.
Very
and of course
sweet.
you've got your message right there. I think this is so pretty and such a different, not only a different card, but a different artwork. So those winter blooms.
Right, and this would be great for, you know, just the middle of winter, just a hi, want to say hello. It does say with love this Christmas, but this would make a great birthday card for somebody in December or January, something like that.
Now, what's
and it's so unique.
Yeah, what's different is that this little oval is actually overlapping the circle. So when I open it, you're going to see that right panel pull away
Right.
and open up, and then on the inside.
Isn't that beautiful?
Just really
I love that.
pretty.
Okay,
Yes.
so a couple of elements before you pull that away. So
Okay.
we've got, here are the die cuts. And I have actually 1, 2, 3 die cuts here. So we've got that center piece, which you're seeing on the front.
Okay.
We've got this large outer frame, which you are also seeing on the front. And then here's that inner frame, which was used just on the adorable scoreable on the inside.
And doesn't that do a nice job of just calling attention to
Right.
that piece? I love the circle overlapping.
It's almost like you have another of those large
Yeah,
die cuts
it
because you
does.
framed it with that. That's a great idea. And I do love that on the front, Debbie actually offset those two. She didn't center this completely. She offset it so that it's only on one side like that, which I think is another beautiful look. Now, what I have here is the adorable scoreable that was used, and so I cut this apart, and you'll see that in just a moment. But this is what Debbie did. She started by cutting off the top because she wanted it to be just the right the height for her card. So I'm going to remove that. You're going to see my little paper backing piece. So here's this piece, and then she cut this end off, and she cut it right next to that line. So let me remove that. Let's not zoom in yet because I'm going to show you something else here. So here's the card, and she has it scored right here and here. Now I'm going to turn that over, and I'm going to fold it. I'm going to fold it this way, and I'm going to fold it this way. So now let me turn that over this way. So here's what it looked like here. Now we fold it over here.
It's kind of a modified gatefold, isn't
Yeah,
it?
and this piece that she cut off, she actually turned it around so you've got that nice green border and placed it right next to that one.
Ah.
So now you've got a gatefold.
She fudged.
But it's not, she did. I told her that. Something like I said she cheated, but anyway, right there next to that, and then you're going to attach this to the left panel only, and after you do that, then you can just foam tape your die cuts in place, and let's take a look at the card and see right where she put those.
How pretty.
So
That's
just-
a really nice way to use that decorative border
Right.
as part of the card.
As part
Just
of the card,
really
just
nice.
folding it over. So that was a really
Very
cool way
pretty.
of doing that. I liked it.
And that little closure down here. You don't really need that as a closure. It's just a really decorative element.
Right.
But love that on the inside. That's where you can see the panels scoot over.
Where they were
No
glued together.
problem.
No problem.
Very
and it is a beautiful
pretty.
card. So gatefold. Every time I think of a gatefold, I think of it right in the
course
center.
you do.
So it's nice to think of it off
Yes.
to the side.
Clever
That's
woman.
something else you can do with it.
Scrapbookers, I told you we will keep you in mind, and look at this.
Isn't
Now,
that fun?
a lot is going on. Of course, you can see those large photos,
Right.
all 4 of them.
And they are surrounded by those framed die cuts. So here they
Yeah.
are, the oval. Here's the oval going around it. Now just back it with your photo. Place it on your photo. I would glue it in place and then just cut even with the outer edge, and you've got a backed frame. And then the same here, another one of the frames, a round one. And then here's the actual die cut. Here's another picture. Here are die cuts that you can add in. And she even did some journaling and framed that with one of those.
Nice to know you've got that many extra frames.
Right.
Now, what I love about this is that pop of red. I think it's so great. But let's look at the background for a second, because this has got strips of the adorable scoreable that is placed on the silver linen paper, which is one of our design team's absolute favorites.
So that's a 12-inch by 12-inch
Yeah.
silver linen paper, and then all you have to do is take that pretty silvery foiled adorable scoreable, cut it into strips.
that full sheet.
Right, and then she actually cut some white cardstock strips and put it down the center of those and just lined her background. So that makes a kind of an exciting background, and it really mixes it up. You've got those straight lines and then those circles and ovals.
I like the straight with the round
Right.
and oval. I think that's beautiful.
It's really
So,
fun.
Just want to let you know that there are things that you can do that are unexpected.
Right, with this white Christmas.
Yes, absolutely. It's a beautiful collection.
Of gorgeous die cuts, and you can really do quite a lot with it. At least 20 cards. I know you can do more than that.
And how many scrapbook pages we can't even count. Now, please join us tomorrow. We're going to have more hunky-dory and more Christmas.
See you then.